Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is going to focus on how I stay hydrated while practicing mouth resting as part of my oral health care routine. As always, I did just want to remind you that I am not a dentist. I am not a dental professional. Anything that I say in this video is based on my own experiences, my own outcomes, and my own opinions. Please take the time to do your own research, form your own opinions, and pick products and protocols that work best for you and your personal lifestyle. With that said, let's get into it. I've had quite a few comments from those who are concerned about being able to stay hydrated while practicing the mouth resting that Dr. Ellie recommends. To review, mouth resting is exactly what it sounds like. It is resting your mouth. So mouth resting is the practice of not eating or drinking anything for a period of time. For me, it's usually 1 to 2 hours during waking hours. Since I am using Xylitol as part of my oral care routine, mouth resting goes hand in hand with that. The recommendation is to finish your meal, finish your drink, finish whatever it is that you may be consuming, and then have the dose of Xylitol, stimulate the salivary pool, release that mineral-rich saliva into your mouth, and then don't eat or drink for at least an hour so that your teeth and gums can benefit. The thought is that if you were to have the xylitol and then very quickly eat or drink even water, it would dilute the saliva, and therefore the saliva wouldn't be as potent and possibly wouldn't be as effective at helping your teeth and gums. For myself, as a former constant water sipper, this practice did take a little bit of time to get used to, but I truly believe that it is an effective tool in improving my oral health. And I do get in the same amount of water that I did before when I was a constant sipper that I do now as someone who practices mouth resting. To be transparent, I normally have about 5 20-ounce tumblers of water a day, sometimes 6, and that is the same amount that I had prior to practicing mouth resting. For me, it just came down to restructuring my day and drinking more water at a time rather than sipping all day long. All right, so all that said, what does my day of hydration look like now as a mouth rester? So basically, in the morning, instead of taking an hour or more to sip down my tumbler, I would just have this over the course of probably about 10 minutes, have a dose of xylitol, and then mouth rest. At meals, I have my tumbler with the meal. And then once I'm finished eating, finished drinking, I have a dose of xylitol to conclude the meal. And then I again mouth rest, and I don't sip between meals. Finally, in the evening, sometime between dinner and bedtime, I will have my final tumbler of water, again consumed over about 10 minutes. Then I'll take some more xylitol and then mouth rest some more. So that's what a typical day looks like for me. I'm getting the same amount of water in. I'm just restructuring how I consume that water so that I can stay hydrated while still enjoying the benefits of xylitol and mouth resting for my teeth and gums. And as I said, it did take a little bit of an adjustment period to get used to this, but now, just like anything else, it's a habit and it comes very easily, and it's just part of my routine. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I just wanted to come in here and address some of the questions that I've been getting about staying hydrated and about how I incorporate mouth resting and just show you what I do to keep myself on track. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, I would love to invite you to hit that like button, share this video with anybody in your friends and family circle who you feel could benefit from the information. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos like this for myself and my family, please hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Low Key Life family. And until next time, bye.